Hello, my name is Andy Milner. I am the band director at Paintsville Independent Schools in Paintsville, Kentucky. And I'm here to help you with music theory, and we are doing lesson 3 today. Lesson 3 is talking about line and space names. Each line and space of the staff has a letter name in relation to its clef sign. The first 7 letters of the alphabet are used in naming the lines and spaces of both clefs. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A lot of beginning students have trouble realizing that when you get to G, it repeats back to A, and it just keeps looping. They want to go on H, I, and so on. So let's apply this to the staff now. And the first one it introduces to you is the letter name of the spaces. F, A, C, E. So the first space is F, A, C, E. So remember that. Now this, and I should have wrote it here, but I'll just go over here and do it. Remember, this is for treble clef. Okay? Lease. Okay? We have the treble clef, and it's different for bass clef. So you will have to be able to remember these. F-A-C-E, remember face. Spaces equals face. Remember that. And then for the bass clef, I'll go ahead and put the bass clef here. And so let's say I extend my staff out. Okay, so now we're bass clef. The spaces are now A, C, E, G. And the things that we use to remember this is all cows eat grass. All right, remember that. All cows eat grass. So here we go with the spaces equals face in treble clef. Bass clef, all cows eat grass. So think of bass clef as being low and think of cow as being big. So it fits really, really well. And then the lines for the treble clef, I'm going to go ahead and just write them on the lines, and hopefully you can see it. E, G, B, D, F. Okay? Every good boy deserves fudge, or every good boy does fine. Whatever you want to do, make up your own sentence if you like, but just remember E, G, B, D, F. And then for the bass clef, of course it's different, and we use G, B, D, F, A. And I don't really like it, but one of my students came up with the other day, George Bush doesn't feed Africa. And for some reason that helped a lot of students remember this. But whatever you want to use to remember this, create your own sentence. Just remember those lines and spaces. That's really the overall gist of this. Just remember those lines and spaces, and anything that you can do to help you remember those, have at it.
Alright, here we go. Lesson 3, line and space names. Each line and space of the staff has a letter name in relation to its clef sign. The first 7 letters of the alphabet are used in naming the lines and spaces of both clefs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The names of the 4 spaces in the treble clef spell face. And in the bass clef they spell A, C, E, G. You can remember the names of the 5 lines in the treble clef by every good boy does fine, or deserves fudge, whatever you like. And in the bass clef, remember, good boys do fine always. If you have to do the George Bush doesn't feed Africa, so be it. All right, the student assignment. Number 1, how many letters of the alphabet are used in naming the lines and spaces of a staff. It's staring you right in the face. So there we go. It's 7. And then says write the letter names of the spaces in the treble clef. All right. So if you don't know that kind of by memory by now, you can go back and remember the spaces of the treble clef. We've got them. F-A-C-E. So that's what we'll write there. F-A-C-E. Okay? And then, number 3, write the letter names of the lines in the bass clef. Now, it's going after the lines. So, we've got the bass clefs, but these are spaces, so we need to go to the lines. G, B, D, F, A. That's what we're looking at. G, B, D, F, A. Got it? All right. Number 4. Write the letter names of the lines in the treble clef. Okay? So, looking for the lines. Found them right here. E, G, B, D, F. All right? Number 5. Write the letter names of the spaces in the bass clef. So we go up to bass clef, and then we find our spaces. A, C, E, G. Okay? Number 6. Write the letter names of all of the lines and spaces from line 1 to line 5 on both clefs. Alright, now the treble clef, what it's basically asking you to do here is start from line 1 on the treble clef. So line 1 is right there on that E. Okay? And we go E. And the next thing we're going to encounter is a space. So we have to go to the first space that we see, which is F. Okay? Now we have to go to the second line, which is G. And now the second space, A. And now the third line, there, it's B. And the third space, C. And now the fourth line, D. And the fourth space, E. And last, we go to the last line. Okay, line 5. That's F. And if you noticed, it created a pattern. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so it went in. It started on E, but it went in an order there. Now, we can actually do the same thing, and the same rules apply to the bass clef. So if we start on the bottom line, we go to, of the bass clef, we start on G. And then the bottom space of the bass clef is A. And then the second line of bass clef is B. Now, take a look here. It's asking you the staff and the staff for the treble clef is no different than the staff for the bass clef. It's just that they have different clefs. So there's going to be the same amount of notes here in both clefs. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, now if we go over here, we're going to need 9 notes. But we don't have to keep going back and forth because we know the pattern, or we should know the pattern. And if we do not, remember, that's your pattern. And when you get there, you always go back. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to go G, A, B, C, D, alright, E, F, G, A. Got it? So 9 letters there, and it went in order. Okay? And last, it says to memorize the letter names of the lines and spaces of both the treble clef staff and the bass clef staff.